Have you ever stopped to think about your bathroom habits? It's not exactly dinner conversation, but here's the truth. Your bathroom schedule may be the clearest window into your overall health. From the timing of your bowel movements to the color, texture, frequency, and even smell of your waste, your body is constantly sending signals. The question is, are you listening? Because ignoring these signs could mean ignoring early warnings of digestive dysfunction, nutrient malabsorption, thyroid imbalances, dehydration, liver stress, hormonal imbalances, and even chronic diseases like diabetes, Parkinson's, and colon cancer. In this video, we're going to walk you through everything your bathroom habits are trying to tell you, and how to use this information to heal your gut, improve your digestion, regulate your hormones, and reclaim your energy. This isn't about embarrassment, it's about empowerment. Let's begin with the basics. What is a normal bathroom schedule? For decades, we've been told that having one bowel movement per day is ideal. But here's the truth. Normal is a range, not a fixed rule. Depending on your diet, hydration, stress, and even genetics, healthy people can poop once per day, twice per day, or even once every 36 hours. The key isn't how often, it's consistency, comfort, and completeness. A healthy bowel movement should be pain-free, pass easily without straining, feel complete, no lingering pressure, look well-formed, not watery or pebbled, and happen at a predictable time each day. If you're experiencing urgency, incomplete evacuation, pain, bleeding, chronic gas, or you're skipping days regularly, your body is waving a red flag. Now let's break down what your poop schedule can reveal about your health. If you poop immediately after eating, this is called the gastrocolic reflex, and it's a natural signal where the stomach tells the colon, hey, food is coming in, time to make room. A mild urge to use the bathroom 10 to 30 minutes after eating is normal, especially after a large meal or one high in fat or fiber. But if you rush to the bathroom every single time you eat, especially if it's diarrhea-like or urgent, it may be a sign of irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, gut inflammation, low stomach acid, food intolerances, or excessive caffeine. If you go days without a bowel movement, this is constipation, and it's one of the most overlooked symptoms of deeper dysfunction. If you're pooping less than 3 times a week, or your stool is hard, dry, and difficult to pass, your colon is backlogged, and waste is lingering in your system too long. Chronic constipation is often linked to hypothyroidism, magnesium deficiency, low fiber intake, dehydration, poor bile flow from the liver and gallbladder, overuse of stimulant laxatives, or even gut dysbiosis, where bad bacteria are crowding out the good. And here's the thing. When waste lingers in your colon, toxins get reabsorbed into your bloodstream. This can lead to fatigue, brain fog, bad breath, acne, and hormonal imbalance, especially estrogen dominance in women. Your body is literally marinating in its own waste. If you go multiple times per day, this can be normal, but it depends on the quality of your bowel movements. If they're well-formed and pain-free, going 2 to 3 times a day might just mean you have a fast, efficient digestive system. But if they're loose, incomplete, or unpredictable, it could point to inflammation, IBS, food intolerances, excessive sugar or caffeine, high stress levels, or a diet lacking soluble fiber. The key is balance, not extremes. Morning versus evening, when you go matters. In a healthy body, your first bowel movement should happen within an hour of waking. Your body uses the overnight fast to detoxify, reset, and push waste toward the exit. If you're not going until late in the day, or skipping entire days, your colon may be sluggish. On the other hand, If you're waking up in the middle of the night with urgency or diarrhea, it may be related to bile acid malabsorption, pancreatic insufficiency, food sensitivities, especially to gluten, casein, or histamines, or even blood sugar crashes disrupting your circadian rhythm. What your poop is telling you beyond timing. In the next part of this video, we'll talk about poop color, what dark, yellow, or green stool says about your liver and gallbladder, shape and texture, using the Bristol stool chart to decode your gut health, smell, what unusually foul odor says about malabsorption or infection, and even how floating stools may be a sign of fat malabsorption or pancreatic distress. We'll also cover how your bathroom schedule is linked to skin problems, brain fog, weight gain, hormones, immune health, and chronic fatigue. Let's go deeper, because it's not just when you go to the bathroom, it's how and what comes out that tells the full story. If you've ever been told, don't worry, it's normal, but your body feels off, this section will help you decode the signals your body is sending through every bowel movement. Let's start with something we all notice, but few people talk about. Pile of poo, what poop color says about your body. Brown. This is healthy and ideal. Brown stool comes from bile, a substance made by the liver to help digest fats. If your stool is a medium to dark brown and well-formed, you're likely digesting and eliminating properly. Green, often linked to eating lots of leafy greens or iron supplements. But it can also mean that your stool moved too quickly through the intestines, not giving bile enough time to break down. It's usually harmless, but frequent green stool might signal gut hyperactivity, bile salt diarrhea, or gallbladder stress. Yellow or pale. This could be a sign of fat malabsorption, pancreatic enzyme deficiency, or liver/gallbladder dysfunction. If it's greasy or foul-smelling and floats, it could indicate steatorrhea, meaning fat isn't being digested properly. Black or very dark. Could be caused by iron supplements or activated charcoal. But if you're not taking either and see tar-like stool, it may indicate bleeding in the upper GI tract, possibly from ulcers or gastritis. This should be evaluated immediately. Red or blood-streaked. Bright red blood may come from hemorrhoids, anal fissures, or rectal irritation. But persistent bleeding could signal polyps, inflammatory bowel disease, or even colorectal cancer. If you see blood more than once, don't ignore it. Pile of poo texture and shape, Bristol stool chart. The Bristol stool chart is a simple tool used by doctors to categorize stool into 7 types. Let's break it down. Type 1. Separate hard lumps, like nuts, severe constipation. Type 2. Lumpy and sausage-shaped, mild constipation. Type 3. Like a sausage, but with cracks, slightly dehydrated. Type 4. Smooth, soft, sausage, or snake, ideal. Type 5. Soft blobs with clear edges, maybe lacking fiber. Type 6. Fluffy pieces with ragged edges, mild diarrhea. Type 7. Entirely liquid, severe diarrhea or infection. If your stool is type 1 or 2 most of the time, you may be low in magnesium, dehydrated, eating too little fiber, not moving enough, or experiencing chronic stress. If it's type 6 or 7 consistently, think food sensitivities, gut infection or dysbiosis, low stomach acid, or side effects from medication. Dashing away, what about smell? All poop smells. But if the odor is overwhelming, sulfuric, or especially foul, it could be a sign of malabsorption, gut infection like Giardia or Candida overgrowth, gluten intolerance, imbalanced gut bacteria, putrefaction of undigested protein in the colon. Bad-smelling gas and stool aren't just embarrassing. They often reflect poor digestion and fermentation happening in the wrong part of your gut. Floating versus sinking poop. Sinking equals good. It means your stool is dense and well-formed with a healthy fiber-to-water ratio. Floating equals often a sign of trapped gas, undigested fat, or infection. If your stool floats consistently and has an oily sheen, your pancreas or gallbladder may not be producing enough enzymes or bile to break down fat. Light bulb signs your bathroom routine reflects a deeper problem. Let's now connect the dots between your bathroom habits and broader signs of health dysfunction. Bloating after meals. You may have bacterial overgrowth, sluggish bowel flow, or a food intolerance. Waking at night to poop may indicate parasitic activity, bile acid issues, or adrenal stress disrupting your rhythm. Chronic constipation plus acne. Common in hormonal imbalances, especially estrogen dominance in women, where excess estrogen isn't eliminated via the bowels. Frequent diarrhea plus fatigue could signal celiac disease, inflammatory bowel, or low nutrient absorption. Alternating constipation and diarrhea, often a sign of IBS or gut dysbiosis, where microbial imbalance is driving irregularity. Eyes urine schedule and what it reveals. Yes, your urination habits also say a lot. Clear, odorless urine usually means you're hydrated. Dark yellow or amber, dehydration or excessive supplement use. Foamy urine may indicate protein leakage from kidneys or dehydration. Frequent nighttime urination could reflect blood sugar instability, sleep apnea, or prostate issues in men. And if you're urinating more than 10 times a day, it could mean overhydration, caffeine overload, or potential insulin resistance as glucose pulls water out of the body. In the next part, we'll cover exactly what to eat to improve bowel regularity and digestion, natural strategies to balance your gut and fix irregular bathroom habits, the role of magnesium, fiber, prebiotics, and movement, plus how your nervous system and emotions impact when and how you go. Let's now shift gears and talk about solutions, because it's one thing to notice changes in your bathroom schedule, but the real power lies in knowing how to fix it naturally and effectively. So if your digestion feels off, if you're bloated after meals, constipated for days, or running to the bathroom with urgency, this section is for you. We'll walk through the most effective, proven strategies to regulate your bowel movements, rebalance your gut, and reclaim your internal rhythm without relying on pills, powders, or extreme cleanses. Leafy green, the gut-healing foods you need every day. What you eat shapes your bathroom habits more than anything else. Let's start with the basics. Fiber, but the right kind. Fiber adds bulk to stool, feeds good bacteria, and regulates motility. But not all fiber is created equal. Soluble fiber, oats, flax, chia seeds, apples, beans, help soften stool and ease constipation. Insoluble fiber, vegetables, whole grains, seeds, help speed up transit time and reduce bloating. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, ideally from whole foods. If you increase fiber, also increase water. Otherwise, you'll make constipation worse. Prebiotics. These are plant fibers that your healthy bacteria feed on. Top prebiotic foods include garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, slightly green, Jerusalem artichoke, apples. They don't just feed your bacteria. They help regulate your immune system, reduce inflammation, and normalize bowel patterns. Fermented foods. Think of these as probiotic foods. Sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt unsweetened, kefir, miso, pickles, naturally fermented. They repopulate your gut with diverse strains of bacteria, many of which directly influence your bathroom schedule. Salt, electrolytes, and magnesium. Electrolytes play a huge role in bowel function. especially magnesium, which acts as a gentle muscle relaxer and draws water into the colon. Low magnesium levels are one of the most common reasons for constipation. Natural sources include pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, almonds, avocados, dark chocolate, 70% plus. Magnesium citrate or glycinate can be taken before bed to promote regularity, but always start slow and check with a health professional. Hydration is non-negotiable. Your colon reabsorbs water from stool. If you're dehydrated, stool becomes dry, hard, and difficult to pass. Aim for half your body weight in ounces of water daily. More if you're active or live in a hot climate. Add a pinch of sea salt or squeeze of lemon to your water for better mineral absorption. The gut-brain connection. Now let's talk about something most people overlook. Your gut doesn't work alone. It listens to your brain. Your digestive system is controlled by your nervous system, particularly the vagus nerve, which connects your brain to your gut. If you're chronically stressed, anxious, or in a fight or flight state, your body deprioritizes digestion. This slows down motility, reduces enzyme production, and leads to either constipation or diarrhea. That's why many people notice urgency before big meetings, constipation while traveling, gas and bloating when they're overwhelmed. This isn't just in your head. It's real biology. Here's how to use that to your advantage. Activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Before meals, take 5 deep breaths. Smell your food. Eat slowly. This signals to your gut that it's safe to digest. Walk after eating. A 10-minute walk post-meal improves digestion, blood sugar regulation, and transit time. Meditation and mindfulness. Even 5 to 10 minutes of calm breathing per day has been shown to improve IBS symptoms and regulate bowel movements. Laughter, hugs, music, and nature. All of these activate the vagus nerve and support gut motility. Bathroom rituals that actually work. Let's be honest, most of us don't think about our toilet posture or routine. But here are a few powerful, evidence-backed habits. Squat position. Use a footstool to elevate your knees above your hips. This aligns your colon for easier elimination and reduces straining. Don't delay the urge. Regularly ignoring the urge to go could desensitize your reflex and contribute to constipation. Set a routine. Go at the same time daily, preferably in the morning. The body loves rhythm. Take your time, but not too long. Sitting on the toilet for too long, especially with distractions like phones, can strain the rectal muscles. DNA the role of bile, enzymes, and stomach acid. If you tried everything, fiber, water, probiotics, and you're still irregular, it could be a digestive function issue, not a food issue. Low stomach acid, sluggish bile, or poor pancreatic enzyme output can cause bloating, floating stool, undigested food, constipation or diarrhea, bad breath and belching. To support digestion, take apple cider vinegar before meals. Eat bitter greens to stimulate bile. Chew food thoroughly. Limit cold drinks with meals. Use digestive enzymes if necessary under guidance. In the next part of this video, we'll cover what irregular pooping says about your hormones and thyroid, how gut health influences your skin, mood, and energy, early warning signs that shouldn't be ignored, and how to build a long-term routine to maintain healthy, consistent bowel movements for life. Your bathroom schedule isn't just about digestion. It's also a reflection of your entire internal ecosystem, including your hormones, thyroid, immune system, brain, and skin. Let's start with one of the most important, yet commonly overlooked, influences on your bathroom habits. DNA, hormones, and your bathroom schedule. Your gut and your hormones are in constant communication. When your gut is off, your hormones suffer. And when your hormones are out of balance, your bowel movements change. Here's how. Estrogen. Excess estrogen needs to be eliminated through the liver and bowel. If you're constipated, estrogen recirculates in your body, increasing the risk of PMS, bloating. Your gut is often called your second brain because it makes over 90% of your serotonin and 50% of your dopamine. These are your feel-good neurotransmitters. When your gut is inflamed or imbalanced, your brain gets the message. This leads to anxiety, depression, insomnia, brain fog, mood swings, lack of motivation. And here's the kicker. Irregular bowel movements can worsen mental health symptoms, which then further disrupt digestion. It's a vicious loop, but it's one you can break. Police Scarlight, early warning signs you shouldn't ignore. If you're experiencing any of the following bathroom symptoms regularly, don't brush them off. Going more than 3 days without a bowel movement. Needing laxatives or coffee to poop every day. Diarrhea more than 3 times per week. Urgency or accidents. Blood, mucus, or undigested food and stool. Nighttime pooping. Frequent bloating or gas. Stool that is greasy, floating, or pale. These could point to inflammatory bowel disease, gut infections, celiac disease, pancreatic insufficiency, parasites, gallbladder dysfunction, or food intolerances like gluten or lactose. Listening to your body and acting early can prevent years of struggle. Repeat button, how to build a bathroom routine that lasts. You don't need fancy supplements. You need consistency. Here's a sample 5-step morning routine to regulate digestion. Wake up and hydrate immediately. 12 to 16 ounces of warm water with lemon or sea salt. Gentle movement. A short walk, light yoga, or even stretching stimulates digestion. Mindful breathing. 5 deep belly breaths tell your gut it's time to move. Eat a real breakfast. Protein plus healthy fat plus fiber. Eggs, avocado, chia pudding, oats. Set time to go. Sit on the toilet around the same time each morning. Read, breathe, relax. Build the habit. This routine alone can retrain your body to become predictable and pain-free. In the final part of this video, we'll bring it all together. You'll learn the top daily habits to maintain long-term bowel health, what to do when your schedule gets off track, how to travel without ruining your digestion, and the mindset shift that turns this from a struggle into a sustainable lifestyle. Congratulations! If you made it this far, you now know more about your digestive health than most people ever will. You've learned what your bathroom schedule really means, the truth about poop color, shape, smell, and timing, how your gut connects to your brain, skin, and hormones, the role of nutrition, hydration, stress, and movement, and how to spot the early signs of dysfunction before they become disease. But now the question is, what will you do with this information? Because knowledge is power, but only when it's applied. Let's bring everything together into a simple, sustainable action plan that you can start today, no matter your age, schedule, or current health. Card Index Dividers, the 6 pillars of lifelong bathroom health. If you want regular, effortless, healthy bowel movement for life, focus on these 6 daily habits. 1. Hydrate like it matters. Water is the easiest, most overlooked digestive tool. Start each day with 12 to 16 ounces of warm water. Bonus if you add lemon or sea salt. Carry a water bottle with you. Sip steadily. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Your colon will thank you. 2. Eat to eliminate. Prioritize. Soluble fiber, chia, flax, apples, oats. Prebiotic foods, onions, garlic, bananas. Fermented foods, yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi. Magnesium-rich foods, leafy greens, pumpkin seeds. Healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, wild salmon. Avoid ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, and flours. fried foods cooked in seed oils, artificial sweeteners, especially sorbitol and sucralose. These ingredients wreak havoc on your gut bacteria and slow digestion. 3. Move your body gently and consistently. You don't need a gym membership to fix your bowels. Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking each day can stimulate the vagus nerve, increase intestinal motility, support circulation, lower stress. The body isn't designed to sit all day, and neither is your colon. 4. Regulate your nervous system. Stress is digestion's worst enemy. Every time you're overwhelmed, anxious, or mentally spinning, your body shuts down non-essential functions, and that includes bowel movements. So create micro moments of calm. Breathe deeply before meals. Unplug from your phone at night. Get sunlight in the morning. Laugh often. Spend time in nature. These small shifts retrain your gut to feel safe. And when your gut feels safe, it works better. 5. Create a morning ritual. Train your body to go at the same time every day. Set aside 10 calm minutes after waking. Sit in a squat position, use a stool. Avoid scrolling on your phone. Be patient. Let your body relearn the rhythm. Even if nothing happens the first few days, the consistency matters more than the result. Within a week or two, your body will adapt. 6. Listen to the signals. Your body is always talking. If your bowel habits change suddenly, take note. If you're going more or less often, feeling bloated, seeing blood, or feeling off, it's not random. Don't mask symptoms. Don't normalize discomfort. Don't wait until it's serious. Take action early, and your future self will thank you. Globe Showing America is real life. Travel, routine disruptions, and special situations. What about when life isn't normal? Whether you're traveling, dealing with high stress, or recovering from illness, here's how to stay regular. Hot fibers, fat, pudding, fluid, flat Greco. Travel with probiotics or fermented capsules. Stay hydrated on flights. Get morning sun and movement, even on vacation. Bring digestive enzymes if eating unfamiliar foods. Keep your morning ritual, even if shortened. The secret to long-term health isn't perfection. It's consistency during the messy, unpredictable moments of life. Going to the bathroom shouldn't be a struggle.